Hi, I am Jorge Fallas. I am Pro Manager here at Snowflake Solution Innovation Team. Today, I am going to talk about our Marketing Data Foundation Starter, a reference solution that removes friction and lowers time to value for customers and partners who want to get campaign intelligence data into Snowflake, but also want to structure it in a unified format that downstream applications can easily utilize the power of data-driven marketing.
Okay, let's jump to the demo. Here in the data model and mappings, we have a couple of sources. We have Facebook and LinkedIn, and in the future, we are planning to add more platforms. So let's choose Facebook as the source platform. And here, we need to make a decision. We need to choose if we want to bring the data into Snowflake, or we need to choose if we already have the data into Snowflake. For this demo, we'll choose the first option. And here we need to choose the connector. In this case, for this solution or for this demo, we have Fivetran as the connector one. But again, we're planning to add more connectors. Here, you can see that we have some set of instructions that will let you know how to use the connector to bring your data into Snowflake. And once you click on connect, you need to choose the database and the schema where your data is landed into Snowflake. So once you click in connect, you will see the set of tables that contains the information related with your source platform. So these are the tables. Once I click on continue, what I will see is this menu. So I can choose between go to customize mappings and apply and continue. I will choose the first option. And here you will be able to see that I have a set of options. So I have a set of mappings, I have a source schema column on the left hand side, and I have the target schema in the right hand side. So what this means is that the source schema contains, of course, the tables, and the target schema contains the tables from the target schema, and the section that is in the middle is showing the set of mappings that applies between the source and the target. So once I click on that option, this will highlight the column that belongs to account history table from the source schema, and that will also highlight the business country code that belongs to the DIM account table from the target schema. The same for the created time. We are highlighting that for the accounts history table. And as you can check here, the column that actually has a different name that is created at belongs to the DIM account table. So basically, this is a summarized view of the mappings that are happening between the columns from the source schema and the target schema. And the idea is that once you click on the apply and continue option, you will be able to see a set of reports that will allow you to validate that your data is in the correct format and all the mappings that we apply are valid. So as you can check here, we have just Facebook as the source platform. And the idea is that we must be able to ingest data coming from another source. So let's execute the flow again. I will choose LinkedIn for this part of the demo. And once I choose LinkedIn, I will jump directly to the option that says that my data is already in Snowflake. Of course, if I click and bring the data into Snowflake, I can choose the connector that in this case, what we have is Omnada. But as we can check here, if I choose the database that is called Omnada Connector Demo, and the corresponding schema, I will be able to connect and see the tables that contains the raw data. So let's wait a second. And once this is ready, we'll see 4 tables. And once I click on continue, again, I can check the customized mappings, or I can click on apply and continue. So let's save the customized mappings. It's the same idea, right? We have the source tables, we have the target tables, and we have a set of mappings that are linking and are mapping the data coming from the source to the target. So once again I click on apply and continue, in this case, I will be able to see in this set of reports that all the data now is in a unified format, and of course everything is mixed. I have the data that is coming from Facebook, I have the data that is coming from LinkedIn by using a different set of connectors, and I can do a quick set of validations related with the data that is in the unified format. So another nice thing that we can do is that we can talk directly with the data. So if I click in the AI assistant option, I can create a couple of assistants. So the first assistant, or the first option that we have, is the marketing data engineering assistant, and we have also a marketing campaign management assistant. So let's play a little bit with the first one. The first question that I will be asking is if you can find duplicates in my dataset. So it's a common problem, but let's solve this in an easy way. So I will ask the question, and this will solve it by returning the query that they can run directly in Snowflake to check the duplicates, but also this will return the table that contains some duplicates from my dataset. But what if I want to check the detail about duplicates that happen on May 13? So let's ask that. Can you detail the duplicates that happen on May 13 for Snowflake product account? This is the specific account that I want to check without aggregating them. So that's the question that I want to ask. And here we'll be able to see that again, this will return the query that will allow me to validate that directly in Snowflake, but also this will return the specific detail about the duplicates that I have in my dataset. So in this case, we just need to wait a couple of seconds, and this is the query. And here we'll be able to see the table that contains the specific duplicates that happen on that date. As I was mentioning, we have here the detail. We can check the interpretation about what is happening and all the data that is in the table. And the other part that we can do is we can run follow-up questions also in the campaign management assistant. So what if I want to know how much did we spend in a specific campaign during a specific month? So let's ask about that. I want to know how much did we spend in the Data Cloud Expo 2024 for or during the month of April 2024. So this will give me the general results, but of course I can do a follow-up question just to know the specific cost per click for that specific campaign during the same period of time. So let's ask that follow-up question. And as you will be able to see, this will of course return the data. And well, at the end, this is a good way to take advantage of the marketing unified data model and the marketing data foundation that we are building and we are providing with this reference solution.